Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. What's going on, everyone? Someone remind me that after we finish this, we got to do some resin work. Got to put some resin on some coasters. Hello, hello. Thanks. You guys ready for tonight at midnight? The monthly mandala club officially opens up at midnight. It's real easy. So if you have just like these coasters, you don't need to do anything to them besides paint them black. Um, like you don't need to sand them or anything. Just paint them your base color. It's real easy. So basically it's just a purchase on my website. There's a there's you'll see it. It'll pop up on like the top part of the website, like it'll be right on the front page. You'll see a picture that has like VIP, and then you'll see a listing with this picture and it'll say monthly mandala club on it. So you'll click on that, and there are two options. There's like monthly or month to month or one time pay, something like that. And then there's like subscription, like monthly, which means like it'll just do it every day on the first until you tell it to stop. Otherwise, you have to remember to like go back each month and repurchase it. So most people do the auto pay option, but like you don't have to. And then you would just proceed with checking out as normal. The difference between my VIP group and the monthly mandala club is that when you purchase VIP, nothing gets sent to your email, besides like a, "Hey, thanks for your order," you know? With this one, there will be, a PDF file that gets sent to your email right away, and that will be the pattern, and once you open and save it, the last page has the color palette right inside that PDF, so it automatically will send you a PDF. Um There is a Facebook group. I did decide to make a Facebook group for the monthly mandala club. That way, if for some reason you can't find the pattern, like sometimes it just gets sent to your spam and you can't find it, the Facebook group will have like the current month's pattern, like the download file or a download link. It also will have a picture of the color palette, and then you can also like post pictures of it when it's completed. So um, yeah, so there's like a fail safe, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it. Isn't it pretty? I think I want to do this right here too, but I'm gonna do all the top dots first so that I don't stick my hands in wet paint. The kicker with the monthly mandala club is that it's only available one day a month. So like unlike VIP where anybody can join like whenever they want, this is only one day. So if you miss out on it, then you just have to wait another month to join for like the following month. But besides that, it's gonna be pretty chill. I felt like it kind of looked like vines, you know? That was my vibe with using those tools on that anyways. Do you? Well, maybe I'll leave it. What's going on? Happy Thursday. So, no, these don't have the corks on the bottom. The ones from Dollar Tree do, and I don't know if you were on there when originally when I found them, I thought that was actually awesome. I retract that statement. I actually don't like it when the cork bottoms are already on it because it makes it hard to prep the bottoms, like you can't really tape the bottom super flat. Um, so I found that when if the resin dripped over, it ruined my like the cork bottom, and I had to like pry it off and I had to buy separate replacement cork bottoms and reapply it. So, the ones that I have now actually don't have anything on it. They come with them. They're like stickers. But that's what I do, like the last part of like once it's all resined up and everything. It's because it's not available yet. Midnight tonight, so it's only 9:30 right now. It's it might be the 1st for you right now, but it's still the 30th for me. The cork bottoms? Yeah, they're cork. I mean, I call them cork bottoms, they might be something else, but they're cork. Yeah, yeah. So, if you got the ones from Amazon or you got them from me, they come on a little like page and you just peel them off and stick them on the back. So, yeah, I actually like them better than the ones from Dollar Tree. Besides that, like the surface is the same. You just, have to put the bottoms on afterwards, which I think is nice. Oh no, Corks. Cork. I have actually the pattern for VIP for April uses the tulips. But I don't have it to show you because I sold it. But yeah, I have. Well, I guess I could show you a picture of it because 'cause I'm sure I took a picture of it. Yeah, it's still the 30th here, so, basically when this live ends, I will, well, before it ends, we'll stay on until right after midnight. I'll activate the listing, and then you'll have all day, like, throughout the day tomorrow, so thanks. Hello, hello. Just adding some sparkles. I've been kinda busy today. I don't know, not really, but kind of. I was working on Kayla's secret project for a little bit. I also worked on it last night too, so I've got one of the 3 little canvases finished. So I finished it today, and then I was planning out a project for, um, June, I think, right? June's VIP. Yeah, it'll be for June. Um, and I wrote up a pattern project. I scribbled it in my notebook for a live tutorial for June. So I got one done. So thanks. This one, I guess they're all most of them are opal. So, thank you. The sundial I'll play around with on like regular live at some point. No, my secret project, I'm making something, some wall decor pieces for Kayla, like memorial pieces, for Boudreaux, like, so that, some cute little pictures. Um, so here is this one. Oh, hold on. Let me unzoom. I think the two 8-inch ones are going to be the same pattern just because they're going along the side. So I worked on this last night and tonight and this morning. And then I worked on this for VIP. Do you guys like that? Do you want this to be a VIP project? I'm like, I sometimes I second guess things if it's different for me. But thanks. And of course, it doesn't have to be black and white. You could do whatever, but I think it turned out good. A little bit of trusting the process, but now that it's done, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I actually like it." I had to walk away from it for a little bit because I wasn't sure. But then everything dried and I added the top dot accents and stuff and removed the guidelines, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that actually looks pretty cool." So, my theme for June is it doesn't really have a huge theme, but for that, since my birthday's in June and I'm a twin, sometimes I feel like, that's kind of like twinly, because my sister and I, even though we're identical, we're like black and white. We're different, we have different styles, especially when we were growing up. We were completely different. So I was like, that kind of goes with the vibe, I guess, for June. But besides that, I don't have any other plans. But I still have a whole month, so I'm sure I'll figure something out. I'm excited too. Only a few more hours and the listing goes live. Hold on, I need to check something really fast. 1 second. I need to check tracking on something. How's it going? Did you? I have a package going to someone and I'm like super excited for it to arrive because it's a secret and I'm just checking the tracking. No one say anything about it. Keep it a secret. Some of you guys know about it. Don't say anything. Yeah, and I mean, I haven't done that yet on live, huh? I know. I decided to just, like, put the listing on draft because it was up for a whole week or so, it just said, "Don't buy it," but I just decided to put it on draft because just in case, Someone it's a secret, but it's gonna be fun when they see it. I don't wanna spoil it in case they're in here. I've just been keeping an eyeball on tracking. Not that I expect them to say anything to me, but I just wanna know when it gets delivered. Pretty, huh? I was asked to do a purple coaster. I didn't have any purple coasters prepped, but I did have green, and I thought, "Well, I like doing purple and green designs together, and that'll work." Don't worry, I have the listing queued up, so I should just be able to hit activate at midnight. So, just kind of an FYI to anybody who's planning on joining the monthly mandala club. If you don't put your email in at checkout, because that happens sometimes because it's not required. Um, so sometimes people will be like, "Hey, I ordered a downloadable file, but I never got it." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's because you didn't put your email." Um, just be mindful that if you don't find it, check your spam because it might be sent there because it doesn't come from me. It comes from it'll be something I think it'll be file flare is maybe what it's called, something like that. But you might also get an email from my website that says like here's your downloadable file. So just check your spam. But if all else fails and you can't seem to find it, then there's a Facebook group that has it. So there's a fail safe in case the email doesn't get sent to you for some reason. But I've tested it out and I know that it works, but you never know. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Are you guys going out to dinner and stuff? Oh, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Can you guys hear the music tonight or not? I feel like I'm jamming out with some like pretty like jazzy elevator music right now. Jeez, that's ridiculous. It blows my mind how you guys can hear me talking to you, but you literally can't hear the music that's right next to me. That's insane. And I've like checked my settings on here, so I don't really know. That's kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Hello, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Isn't it pretty? I'll probably top it though with the sparkles once it dries. How's it going? I almost went live last night, but the hockey game went into overtime, and then by the time it was over, I felt like it wasn't really worth going live. Me too. I was kinda hoping that they would somehow pull out a victory from, a 0 to 3 deficit starting it out with. I feel like I mean, I used to watch hockey all the time, and I don't anymore. Um, and so I kinda wait for playoff hockey because that's when I do watch it, and I was sad. Yeah, they lost. They lost in overtime. I know. Wasn't he cute? He was so adorable. The game was tied 0-0 the entire game, and playoff hockey is different than regular playoffs. I mean, regular over playoff overtime is different than regular overtime, whereas, like, in your regular season, you get 5 minutes, of, like, sudden death, and then, after that, it goes into a shootout where it's one-on-one goaltender and one player trying to score a goal. But in playoff hockey, it does not do that. It goes into a whole nother period of hockey, so a whole other 20 minutes. And it just it'll keep going until someone scores. And so unfortunately they scored in the first overtime, which it sucks when it goes into overtime and double overtime because it's like, okay, I want this game to be over. It's like you can go for a whole other game basically if they don't score a goal. So, yeah, it stinks. It does stink to lose in like overtime because you're like, oh, there's no way to get it back. At least if they score a goal in a regular period, they've got whatever time's left, but that's not how it is in overtime. He's such a chill cat. Hello. All right, so I know we kind of like it without the swirlies, but I still kind of feel like something's missing. So I'm gonna do one side and see what happens. Do we like that or do we just want to keep it blank? Oh, it was so much fun. No, I'm using one of the Greek tools. What do you guys think? Like it, blank, blank. I don't know. I don't think I can do polls in here. It looks like it's pretty split. Babe, I need your opinion. Come here. Also, there's dinner in the microwave if you want it. Whoops. Do you like it blank right here or with like some squigglies? Oh, he was not a help. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Nope, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of blanks all of a sudden, so we'll just go blank. Let me clean this tool off. What's up, Jenny? Mm-hmm. Gotta be careful. I do have like it has kind of like the base coat on it, so it'll be easier to remove than it would be if it didn't, but and it's not like this is gonna be completely like just bare. 'cause, this does have, like, green sparkles underneath. So once I shine it up, remove my guidelines, and put the top coat on it, you'll see it. I mean, you can kinda see it now, it looks speckled, but that's actually glitter. Well, sort of. Mica pigment. This is just water. Trying to refrain from using, like, rubbing alcohol or anything because 'cause that'll take off with, everything else, so easy peasy. Aw. Aw, those are special. Are those, like, gifts for your family? Alright, so we are going to do some resin really fast. Bear with me while I set up for that. Ooh, raising you guys up. You guys also will get to see my new, resining drawers. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's a pretty good idea, but alright, one sec. Okay, let us mix some resin first. I forgot I had these. I wonder if these will be good for resin. I mean, I know they're small, but oh, okay. It's called a bee chain. Everybody got their own, and they were kind of color coordinated, but here's mine. I made one for myself. So it comes with, and I had to like put all these together, so the charms didn't already come on them. But one of my little sayings is stick a bee on it. If you mess up, just put a bee on top of it. You won't even see it. So I grabbed these hexagon shaped keychains and I was like, oh. And so originally I was going to make them all look like this. Oops. But then I did change my mind. Where are they? Oh my gosh, where did I put them? Hello? Aren't they hanging up? Where did I put them? Are they just right in front of my face and I'm just not seeing it? I'm confused. I have two left over. Um, damn. Well, one of them looked like a beehive. Oh, I see them. Just kidding. I put them in a drawer. So I will make more. These two will get posted on my website eventually. This was the first one I did, and I was gonna make them all like that, and then I remembered that we gave each other color palettes that we liked. So after I did this one, I did them all in different colors, but this one's like a little honeycomb, honeybee looking thing, which is cute. There's nothing wrong with it, but I couldn't imagine doing all these one color. Like I feel like I'd get really bored. And then I have a green one right now too. But besides that, I gotta get more, and I will. So, whoa. This is either gonna make a huge mess or it's gonna help me out. Hello. I know. I wish you were there, Jenny. Make sure we mark these so I don't forget. I mean, I'll probably have to refill these every other time, but it's fine. Honestly, this might be a fucking mess. I guess we'll find out. What is this? This is B. Maybe I should put like a piece of paper or something down in case I still. Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Slowly, slowly. Cool. I'm just tired of these big ass containers. And I mean, I know I can get bigger ones of these, but this is what I have. This is A. This one is thinner. Or maybe it's thick. It's thicker. This is just easier for me when I pour. Because those big gallon containers are heavy. That's all. They're cute, huh? But they're small, so I'm literally gonna have to refill these all the time. I don't even know if these are gonna work, but it'll help me if I need to like only do a small amount of resin. I don't want to like squeeze this too hard because I don't want like the cap to pop off. Just a little bit easier to control measurement, that's all. Oh yeah, I probably will have to do that, huh? So basically it gets me about two. Well, how many ounces was that? I threw it out. Does it tell me? Are they 2 ounce? Yeah, they're 2 ounce bottles. So basically it'll get me two pours. Which is fine. I mean, whatever. Last time I did that, I don't remember what I used, but the caps exploded and it pissed me off because resin got everywhere. But it wasn't those cups, it was something different. All right. Oh, I am planning June's VIP, and that is one of the projects I'm considering doing. It's a coaster, but technically it doesn't have to be. It's 4 inches, so anybody could do any 4-inch size piece. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing one of those for a while, and I made a comment the other day. I don't know if it was on here or if it was on TikTok, but somewhere I said I really want to do one, but I just like can't fathom how they get you know? And someone goes, "It's just 2 circles." And I was like, "What?" So then I was like, "Okay, now I really need to try it. If it's that simple, I'm gonna be annoyed at myself." And it really was that simple to draw the yin yang thing. The hardest part was, doing the design. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's definitely these are definitely easier to measure and pour than the giant containers, you know? I'll be teaching it in my VIP. I'm sure there's videos though on YouTube. But yeah, it was a lot easier than I expected it to be. I did. There's been a couple people that have sent me that the link to that. And yeah, hot water. Just like sink water hot. Um Linda with a Y has it. She says that she got it, I think, for Christmas and that she loves it. I've been thinking about it. I might bite the bullet if we'll see. Maybe I don't know, because I'm not supposed to use the dot fam or the dotiversary uh stuff for stuff like that. You guys said don't use it for your business. So I was gonna say maybe I'll use some of that money. Um yeah, someone sent me that video. I've been considering it. I just haven't, bought it yet. I know I could write it off, but the Dot fam was super freaking generous in March. They gave me a very generous monetary little gift, and I said, "I promise I won't use it for my business." So, I haven't bought anything for myself yet. So, I haven't used any of it yet. I told you that whenever I buy something for myself, I'll show you what I buy. Hello, how's the beach? Like, I don't consider, like, buying myself tie-dye shirts a gift to myself, so I used my own money for that. But I'll show you guys them whenever I get them in. So, yeah, I'm mixing it in a hot water bath. It just helps kinda thin the resin out just a little bit to make it easier to mix, and it also will kinda bring some of the bubbles up. Now, I don't recommend doing this if you're using a fast set resin because it does um speed up the rate of, like, the chemical reaction because a two-part resin, like, the 2 parts mix and they generate heat and then it'll cure. Resin doesn't air dry, it cures by chemical reaction. So when you introduce it to heat, sometimes you can flash cure, which means it gets really, really hot really, really fast and it gets hard and it starts to smoke and it's not good. I've never had a flash cure with resin rockers before, but I have had a flash cure with other brands, so, like, I know it's possible. Um, but this is not, fast set. This is, a two-part resin that will be like, you can touch it in 24 hours. It'll be completely cured in, like, 72 hours. Um, aw. Well, I hope you had a good time, though. So I'm just mixing it. It just helps me mix it a little bit more, but I don't let it sit in there for too long because it does slow down my work time. And I'm not really doing anything crazy, like, I'm not mixing glitter into this or anything, so, I'll be totally fine. I'm just pouring it on top of stuff. I worked. But no, I worked a little bit. I met, I don't know if Judy's watching, Judy Whittaker. Um, she was passing through, she had to take her son to the airport, and she messaged me and was like, "You wanna go get lunch?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." There's a cat hair in this already, what the heck? Let's get that out before it causes issues. Um, so I met Judy at Applebee's, and then we went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's because, she kinda lives a little bit in the middle of nowhere, like an hour and a half to Hobby Lobby one way, an hour and a half to Michael's the other way, so I was like, "While you're out here, you wanna go?" And she was like, "Yeah." So we went to Applebee's, then we went to Hobby Lobby, then we went to Michael's, so it was nice. Um, but yeah, I did other, like, work things, of course, and then I took a nap. So good day off, yeah. Mm, not really, because I was really just there with Paula not too long ago, so I didn't really need much. I think I did get a couple things, but guess what? Can't remember, so it means I probably didn't need it, I just wanted it. I know, I know. I miss it too. Oh, I bought some glass. Well, sort of. It's not like pokey glass, but another project that I wanna do is a geode, a dot art geode, which it's just in my mind. I haven't seen it anywhere. I was even looking for it on Pinterest, couldn't find it, but I was, merging dot art and a geode together, so that might be a project for VIP, so I bought some stuff for that so I could play around. It's been on my, like, project list since sometime last year, so I'm like, "Well, it's probably finally time for me to try it out because I won't know until I try it." Alright, so you guys get to see my new little resin contraption. Um, Paula and we were influences on each other. So I bought this thing from Michael's. It's not on sale this week. So it is expensive if it's not on sale. I mean, it's still expensive when you get it on sale, but I think it's worth it. So, I was just kind of tired of the makeshift boxes and shit that I had all around. So this is a big acrylic. I think it's 12 by 12. And you can take these drawers out and then you just push them back in whenever you want them to cure. It's not 100% airtight, but it will keep the dust and stuff out. So this is the first time I'm using it. Okay. These are from Amazon, and I didn't have to cut this one, but I did cut the other ones already because I was using them in something else. So it does fit little 12 by 12 or maybe 11 by 11 mats very well. And it's very, like, sturdy, so I don't have to worry about, like, the middle kind of bowing upwards, you know? So yes, exactly. So it's $80, and I was like, "Jesus Christ, that's expensive." It's $80, but, it was 40% off last week, and if you have, um, 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 you know what I mean. If you have the Michaels app, you can use, like, maybe if you have some voucher money you can use that, so that's what I did. I had a coupon on the app for 30 30 or 35% off, and then I also had a $10 voucher, so I still paid about $50 for this, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. So anyway, so my idea is you pull one drawer out, and as long as your stuff is flat, which it does kind of look like it is, you should be able to just do this really fast, put it away, pull the other drawer out. You know? You get the viz. Right, exactly. Yeah, this is my first time using it. I only had a couple coasters, so I wanted to wait until I got a few more ready before I used it. And I figure I'm gonna use it for the first time with you guys watching. Obviously, we won't really see the outcome until, tomorrow. But yeah, I have high hopes for this. I'm actually standing right now because since I just have this drawer on top, if I was sitting, I wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. So I guess it's good that way too because it makes me stand up. This one, so unfortunately, when I got these from Amazon, they were rolled up. So But they flattened out a lot since I got them, and like the heavier stuff you put on them, the better. So they're kind of like sticking. They're not really suctioning to the bottom, but they kind of are like sort of sticking to the acrylic. So, but that's why I moved. I had four on this in this drawer. That's why I moved two to the bottom because I wanted to make sure they were all sitting nice and flat. Now this one has a second coat. This is a second coat, so you will see dripping. That's just what always happens with a second coat. I was not completely level when I put resin on this the first time. It was almost perfect, but not quite. So now I have to do a second coat. I know. I'm just kind of mad that we didn't get it whenever we saw it the first time because it's not on sale this week. So whatever 40% off of 79.99 is, it's not that anymore. So I probably paid just a little bit more. But at the same time, maybe I didn't because I got a $10 voucher from shopping with you. So I didn't have that $10 voucher before, so maybe it would have been about the same price. So I'm just putting a lighter or a fire, whatever, and I'm just popping bulbs. I know. I pretty much only buy stuff at Michael's if I have coupons or a voucher, to be honest. All right, so one gets put away, the other drawer gets pulled out. I probably will have to mix more resin because I still have, what, another two coasters underneath, and I definitely don't have enough resin for that, so. This one is gonna be so pretty. I mean, they're all pretty, but this one with all the color shifties. This was a tester color palette, so I don't have anything else like it color-wise previously. I really love how the teal pigment, the opal pigment, looks over like a dark gray. It's very pretty. I don't know why I'm surprised, but it's very pretty. That was the last of that resin. Hopefully I have enough because you're not really supposed to mix more resin and pour it on top of resin that's already mixed because you never know if you didn't mix it right, you know? Or you could potentially not mix your second time correctly and then you'll mess up the whole thing. So they tell you not to combine two separate resin mixes together. So if this doesn't completely cover, I'm just gonna leave it and I'll have to do a second coat tomorrow, which I might have to. It looks like I'm probably gonna have to, but it's fine. We'll see. You might be lucky, but I bet a dot's gonna poke out. Oh, trying to get this edge a little bit. Sorry, I'm ignoring the comments really fast. Pink or blue? Blue, blue, blue. I don't think I have blue swoosh tools, do I? I know I have the pink ones. I don't know if I know what blue one you're talking about. Oh, you mean the small little glitter ones? Yeah, any of those glitter ones, they're all the same size. They're just different colors. I thought you were talking about the doll, like I thought you were talking about this for a second. I don't remember if I did this, so I'm gonna do it again. Kind of looks like I did though. So. Okay, back inside the drawer. And now I have to mix some more resin. Thank you. I took my glove off because my hands were hot. That's just two. So we'll probably do a little less resin. We'll do, I don't want to just do 1 ounce. So we'll do like 6 strands. It'll be slightly under, but that's okay. And if I need to pour some in a mold, then I will. I don't think I have anything else to put resin on, so. I almost missed. I was looking at the freaking comments. That would have been annoying if I just poured uncured resin right on top of this thing. I should have a mat on top. I want to keep this as nice as possible. It's fine. Does anybody else get hot whenever they're putting resin on things? I do. Maybe it's because I don't want to say I'm nervous, but I definitely am aware that I could ruin my piece during this step. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, I'm a big fan of those. They're fun, aren't they? Ooh. Angela, hello. Sorry, I'm not really looking at the comments right now. Did you get the Celtic set too, Jenny? I sweat when I'm typing things on my computer and I sweat when I do resin. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like I get I'm like cold sweat, you know what I mean? Heat flashes, hot flashes. That's what it feels like. I think. I would assume that's what it feels like anyways. Thank you. Yeah, it is great. Okay. Continue the mixy mix. Isn't it cute? Is there anybody who's been waiting for a certain set to come back in stock besides the Halloween set? I know some people have been asking for that, but are there any other sets that have been out of stock that you're waiting on? I sent her a list today. I have the big Halloween and the small Halloween. Just a few. We're not doing much, but we'll get a few back in stock. I think that was really the main one. Because there might be certain ones that are out of stock in the regular filament, but we have them in flex. So there we have the 15 millimeter flex footprints at the beach, and the sea creatures are in stock as well. So you can get by with the the normal like ones that we've been using. So if you have the stash jar set or the 3-inch ones, you can use that. You just need to find your center first. We have a look in the flex tools. They should be there. Um we have a coaster guideline stencil pack coming out soon, but I don't think it'll be in time for the start of um the first tutorial, but we will have some coming that are exactly sized to the coasters. But until then, as long as you can find your center, you can use any stencil, guideline stencil that you have. I just like to cheat a little bit, you know? Who needs to find your center if you have something that already will tell you, you know? Work smarter, not harder. Yeah. Yep, it's either I can't remember off the top of my head, but as long as you have an 8 split and a 12 split, you'll be good. I think we use both. The Western set we're working on, I was able to swatch it this past weekend when Dory came to town. It's looking good. There's a few small changes, or like just like adjustments, you know. But besides that, it looks really good. And it's kind of more of a matter of like when is it coming out? Because we're not I know we released 3 sets over the weekend, but we're not trying to do that every month. We talked about it and said like, you know, a set a month would be good. Um so in June, the Highland Cowl set is coming out. For those of you guys who didn't snag it during the anniversary sale, maybe we could have the Western set in June too. Maybe before, who knows? But Dory's always working on stuff, so we always have something fun up our sleeves. I knew that last little bit of resin on top of that pink one was gonna make it overflow, and I did it anyways. That's okay. Sometimes to avoid a second coat, and that obviously depends on if I get a cat hair on top or not, but, um, to avoid a second coat, sometimes I push the limits a little bit and try and get, like, a just an extra dome layer. So, I'm just watching that kinda flatten out a little bit. Still working on it, but it's getting there. I wish I had the swatch card. I don't though. Um, the crab looks really cool. The crab looks really, really cool. Now, before I put this away for the night, I'm just kind of looking to make sure there aren't any like cat hair. Ooh, I see a bubble. What's nice about this is that I can see like issues in my resin a lot easier for some reason. I don't know why. Is that a bubble? That's a bubble. It must be like a shadow that helps me kind of see it a little bit better. Is that a bubble? I can't tell. Don't know what you. Oh no, it was a cat hair. I got it. Okay. Anyways, let me just go back to peeking on this. All right. I think we're Gucci. So now I'm gonna move this back over there, and that's where it will stay. Um, I can't smell it. I'm sure it has a smell, but for reference, I I think I started with a Lumalite from Hobby Lobby, or I got it at Hobby Lobby. That shit smells musty as hell. This one is low odor, low VOC, low to no odor and VOCs. So it is better than your other resin that you can get. Oh yeah, cute. So we were playing with a flamingo. We just didn't. It was huge. Forgot I had glue on that. The flamingo is huge. Um, Not saying that we won't ever have one, but so yeah, there's a lot of fun things now that we can do the outlines. I'm sure you'll see some pretty cool things. I always just use the 10 petal as a sunflower. Gail, that's from Michael's. Um, that'd be cute, yeah. Um, it was a little expensive, but I think totally worth it. It was it's in the organizational thing. Right now it's on sale, so it's 79.99. But if you have I think there's a 30 or 35% off one item, one regular price item coupon in the app. And if you have vouchers, you can use that too. That's what I did anyway. So I got it for about 50, which when I was looking on Amazon at like the containers that I like, each one was at least $20. So I kind of like that there's three. So I feel like it's worth it for me. Dory, you in here? We can put it on the list of things to play around with. Right now, she's working on a pansy. or like just like another tool to add into the mini number 3 set. So we're trying to work on a pansy design that like looks like a pansy when you stamp it. And yeah. Yeah, so a lot of the containers warp. I'm very picky about the containers that I use. Your typical like cheapo square like container that people use for like scrapbook paper and stuff, those are way too thin. Um the ones that I use, one of them still kind of warps a little bit. But there is one that I used. Is it Sterilite? Is that the brand? I got it from Walmart a couple of years ago and I have not found one since. And I'm afraid to like spend the money on Amazon for something that I can't like touch, you know? But these ones were nice. They're pretty sturdy. There's no like bottom warping or anything. It's pretty nice. It's like thick acrylic. It's heavy. I mean, not like so heavy you can't lift it up, but like it's sturdy. So yeah, that's the first. I mean, I haven't used it besides just now, Gail. So um I think it's gonna work. So I guess we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. But so far it seems like it's working out just fine. Yeah, they are. So that thing is for scrapbook paper too, but it's just expensive. And honestly, I kind of overlooked it for a long time until I was with Paula and I was in like that like thinking mindset, and then I asked her opinion. She thought it was a good idea. So but we forgot to go back and get it because we saw that was one of the first things that we saw when we got there, and I didn't feel like carrying it around. So I said, "We'll have to get it on our way out," and we forgot. So I had to go to Michael's the other day and I was like, "Oh yeah, I meant to get this." Annoyed that it wasn't on sale anymore, but I used a coupon and my voucher and it basically came out to about the same price. It is a little bougie, but like, hey, we deserve nice things, you know? All right, so this is done. What do you think? Obviously, I need to remove the guidelines, but tis done. So now I have this one, which is blue and like teal and green. And I have this one, which is like pink and orange. Yeah, she's been home for like a day or two, and it's kind of sad. She left on Monday. We miss her already. Emma says blue. I'm not gonna argue with that. Rosie, what's up? Oh, that's not paint, that's a sparkle. Okay. That's not gonna come off then. All right, I gotta drink my coffee before I forget. Blue with blue and purple. Like that kind of blue and purple? Oh, you did Lou. Yeah, you did. Never mind. Did you? No. You left on Monday. Because we had a live on Sunday night. Well, it's probably Wednesday your time, but it was probably still Tuesday our time. I did, yeah. Top dotted the corner flowers. Yep. Thanks for asking though, because that's totally something I potentially could have missed, but I did. Did she? Well, what the heck did I do on Monday? What the heck? did I do on Monday? Did we go anywhere on Monday? Oh, okay. Oh, we went out to dinner. We went to Outback. Was that no, that was Sunday. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. That weekend was it was so much fun, but it took me a little bit to recoup. Maybe we were. I thought it was Sunday night, but maybe it was Monday. Oh no. Was it on TikTok? We might have been live on TikTok on Monday. Well, that actually Sunday's also a TikTok I don't know. Hello. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so I wasn't live on Sunday, but I was live Monday. Okay, yeah, never mind. Yes, yes, yes. I remember now. I have a coaster that's like halfway done right now, but I don't remember the colors I used, so it's just kind of been sitting because I don't remember. We did it last week sometime, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did. I canceled the one live. It's all coming back to me slowly. That's probably why it threw me off because I'm like, I only had one live, so that had to be a Sunday. I forgot that I canceled my live. See, I blame you. That's why I'm confused too. It was peacock teal, and this is, I believe, Bahama blue. I don't have the swatch card with me, but judging from my typical blue and purple combo, usually it's Bahama blue. This is this is still the same the color palette strip of the tutorial at the beginning of March for the Dotiversary. I'm pretty sure that was Bahama blue. Do you drink any lemonade yet, Paula? Hello. What's going on? Isn't she? She's great. So many goodies. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I know, I have to string them up. I put them in a little baggie so I wouldn't lose them. Is that that was the squeeze bottle stuff, right? Is that's so that's good, you like it? I know. Well, I have to get the knot out because I can't get them on there. I don't know how to string them on. I was thinking that I need to get some type of thing to kinda, like, clip them in somehow. Yeah, it's peacock teal, yep. I believe this palette is peacock teal, Laguna, Bahama blue, lavender haze, and wisteria. I will, but I don't want them to all fall to one side, so I need to, like, attach them each on, like, different parts of the string so they don't slide around, and for some reason, I don't know how to do that without, like, putting, like, little somethings on them. I have an idea of what to do, but I don't have them yet. Me too. Favorite one of actually, that probably is my favorite color palette. I could. I got rid of all my beads. I'll figure it out. I'll come up with something cool. You know, when I decorate for Halloween in July. Yeah, something like that. I probably will do that. Put a little knot on each end, on each side so they don't move. This might be the same color palette that I used for the monthly mandala. Because anytime I do something for the first time, I like to use my favorite color palette to start off with. Because I don't know, I did, like, a very similar color palette when I did VIP, and then I did this one during my tutorial, um, so I figured it was only right to use it to kick off the monthly mandala club too. I mean, I have so many that I wanna enjoy them, you know? Although last year was, like, the earliest, like, I've never decorated that early, and by the time Halloween rolled around, I mean, if you think about it, July, August, September, October, like, I had Halloween decorations up for a third of the year. And I was like, that was kinda long," and I have so much that I felt, like, super, like, cluttered, you know? And basically, I took all that down and then decorated for Christmas. And I'm sure I'll find more cute ghost decor this year. Um, once all the Halloween stuff starts coming out, I'm constantly on the lookout for more little ghosties to add to my collection, even though I have so many, I'm running out of room. My little ghost that I put up on my wall that's holding a cup of coffee, in my kitchen, that just stays there year round. I never took it down, it's still up. I know. I even got some Christmas ones last year. I didn't see any, Easter ones though, sadly. How cute would that have been? Like a ghost covered in, like, colored glitter for, like, sugar, you know? That would have been real cute. I bet I coulda made one. Missed opportunity. Maybe next year. Maybe I'll make a little Peeps ghost. Oh, did they? I didn't even see them. What the heck? Although I really didn't have time to go to those stores, so yeah, usually I see, like, a video on TikTok or something that tells me, like, "Oh, hey, this kinda stuff is out, you gotta go look for it," but I didn't see anything, never popped up on my For You page. They're really taking advantage of the, what is that called? Is it just consumerism? No, there's another term for it, isn't there? Yeah, yeah, if you see something, yeah, send me a picture of it so I know to go look for it. Now I'm gonna have to, like, look on Mercari to see if they have one just so I can see it. 'Cause, they'll fricking price gouge up on there, but at least sometimes I look on Mercari just so that I know what's popular and if I think I'll be able to find it on my own or not. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Oh, there's a paint bugger. Yes, right? Well, I collect ghosts and peeps, but they're not out year round, they're just out seasonally. Corgis, cute. Frogs and bumblebees. Hello, hello. Aw. What's your most, unique Jesus item? Oh, I love precious moments. My grandma collected precious moments, and, my mom, I guess she got some of the stuff after my grandma died. Um, and my mom was, like, going through, she's like, "Does anybody want this?" And I was like, "Yes." It was a little elephant precious moment, and I was like, "That is so cute." I think it's still in my bedroom somewhere. Last time I saw it, it was, like, near my mirror, but I don't remember, I haven't seen it, I haven't looked at it for a second. Yes, everything comes out tomorrow. You collect rocks, like, crystal kinda rocks or hello? Yay, I hope you have a good time. Enjoy the time with your daughter. Oh, does it? I can't remember if it's just the elephant by itself or if there's, like, a little, precious moment. I don't know if it's a child, I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, my grandma had, like, a huge glass, like, shelving case full of them. I don't know where any of them are anymore. I don't know who got them, but I got one of them. Another like something along the lines of precious moments. I don't remember what they're called, but they're like angel or is they wait, did someone say something about is it called angel tree? No. Maybe? Um, they kind of look like they're whittled in a way, but they're not. And there's a bunch of like, you know, maybe they're not angels. They might not all be angels. You can find them at Hallmark. Um, yeah, I collect them too. Willow tree, I think that's what they're called. My mom collected those when I was younger. They're really cute too. I wouldn't say I collect them, but I do like to look at them. Hello. Cat stuff. Yeah, right. Me too. One of my favorite keychains that I have is a kitty ghost, and I just think it's so freaking cute. It was on a mug that I found last year at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx. It came with a keychain, and I kept the keychain and gave the mug to my sister. The mug also had little kitty ghosts on them. They were very cute. Aren't they big? Thanks. So the swirls are from the Greek set, but Dory was working on a mini Greek set, just seeing how small she could get it. So it's actually smaller than what comes in the set that released over the weekend. Coffee cup. If I was like like a hot coffee drinker, I'd probably collect mugs, but I don't. So I really have nowhere to put mugs. I mean, I use them for other things, but I would probably buy a lot more mugs than I already have if I actually drank out of them. Oh my gosh, where would you put them, Angela? That's a lot of coffee mugs. Yeah, there's like a willow tree thing for like every occasion. Bird mugs, cute. Oh, hi, Tub. When did you hop up behind me? Why didn't I hear or feel you jump up on my chair? What's going on, my dude? My little taco stealer. You could be doing worse things, you know? Be like, let me live. I don't know what I'm doing with this design, we're just kind of winging it as usual. I almost, started a new collection of paint, almost went down a rabbit hole, and then I messaged Deb about it, and she talked me out of it. But I almost did it, and then she was like, "I wouldn't." I was like, "Oh, okay, never mind." I was at Hoblob, and I saw this paint that I've never seen before. They only had 3 colors, but I was like, "Mental note, I'm gonna look online to see if I can find more colors." And sure enough, I could find more colors. But I messaged Deb and asked if she's ever heard about it, if she's ever used it, and she sent me a picture of her holding one. And she was like, "It's kind of thin. You have to add like, you have to thicken it up a little bit." Which I did notice it was a little bit thinner, but like not too terribly thin. And I was like, I wonder how it stays because it's sort of in one of those jars, like those other ones were, the Art Alchemy, but it's a different type of jar. So I was like, maybe it holds paint better. And it reminds me of one of the colors that I got that I did wind up kind of bringing back to life, but it definitely wasn't in the best condition when I got it. It's almost exactly the same color as one of my Art Alchemy colors. So I did find more colors, but Deb was like, I wouldn't go down that rabbit hole, but I'm still kind of thinking about it. So I guess we'll see. Oh my gosh, I got the best mug ever from um, Cracker Barrel. I mean, it's not really a mug, it's a stainless steel like cup, but it's my new coffee holder. But I found this at Hobby Lobby, and I thought it was super pretty. It's interesting, it's called Halo Blue Gold. Um, it definitely looks more green, but check this out. I thought this was cool. Whenever you, like, wipe your tool off, it has, like, it has blue around it. It's very interesting. But I have an Art Alchemy color that does that almost exactly the same, but this is what it looks like when it's dry. So, like, I would definitely say it's more green than it is blue, but from different angles, it kinda looks teal from, like, my angle, but I thought it was pretty neat. Yeah, it's a little bit thin, but it's not, like, so thin, like, obviously, my dots didn't, like, run together or anything. They have a bunch of colors. I was interested in their red, but thanks. My nail girl, she's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but it was hard to see online, like, what the colors looked like. I kinda wish that I could see them all in person. 59 minutes, guys, and the monthly mandala goes live. So, I had people ask me if I was gonna post a picture of it. I don't think I'll ever post a picture of them. I'll show them, live. But I think by posting a picture, it gives people the ability to just, look at it and copy it if they wanted to. Because I'm one of those, like, I can not I don't do it, but, like, if I wanted to, I could look at a picture of something and figure it out. And so I don't think I'll ever post a picture of the monthly mandala, um, but, like, I can show it live quickly. So I think that's what I decided on. Woohoo! Thank you. Okay, Mary Margaret, I am starting a smaller subscription. It's called the Monthly Mandala Club. And what it is it is just a written design and a color palette. Um, because I've had people tell me that VIP is too expensive. And while I understand it is and it isn't, I think that for what you get in there, it's definitely not. But I wanted to be able to have an option for people who may not be able to swing the $20 subscription. I didn't want to completely leave them out. So I was thinking about it and I decided to do a subscription where you just get a written pattern every month. And the written pattern is different than what I do for VIP. So I do have to write another pattern every month on top of everything else I do, but it's fine. And it will never be like posted on my website. So it's kind of like an exclusive club. It's only open for one day every month, the first of the month. So May 1st is my first month doing it. And that way I can just kind of monitor, uh, or I don't have as many things to look at all day. Because with VIP, people can join whenever they want. And I have to keep a Excel spreadsheet to see if people like don't renew. Or like their payment fails and stuff so that I know who needs to be removed from the group. So at least this way I only have to do it on the first of the month instead of like keeping up with it all month long. And it kind of adds a little bit of like an exclusivity kind of thing. 70 rolls. Holy shit balls. Was it all flex filament? Any new colors? No, but I do get it, like you gotta pay your bills before you play. But I think that, if $20 is impossible, I think $5 is a little bit easier. And it's also like a good kind of starter into VIP because it's the same style of pattern. Like the setup is the same. It's just the pattern is different. So I think it'll be fun. Yeah. Um, I guess you could. So there's a Facebook group for it. Um, I guess my point is uh like I'm not gonna, like, show it beforehand so that people can decide if they wanna do it or not, because part of the fun of the monthly Mandala Club is that it is exclusive, and, um, if you don't sign up, then you miss out on the written tutorial because 'cause it'll never be used again kinda thing, but, you know. Oh, because you still need some regular filament for, like, the tool stands and drip stations and stuff like that. That's true, that's true. Oh, my music stopped. Come back. I know you guys can't hear it, but I like to hear it. It's 100% fiber internet because I do everything at 100%. Right. No, I totally get it. I totally get it. Yeah, international can be a little harder. I totally understand. Which I just think, it's just crazy. I mean, it's not your fault. It's not my fault that the exchange rate is different, but I just think it's wild the difference of like $20 in America versus $20 in Australia or somewhere else. It throws me off when someone purchases like the VIP that isn't in America because I'm like, what? What is this charge? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, they're in Canada or they're in the UK or whatever, and then it makes sense. but it confuses me for a second because like, I have like, my prices memorized, and then I'm like, "I don't know what this number is. Why is this?" Thanks, I know. Yeah, that's true. I mean, definitely post it in the group, for the monthly mandala club. Thanks. My biggest fear whenever I was starting my VIP, my biggest fear was that people were gonna say it wasn't worth it. And so I went big from the get-go, and I've had so many people tell me, like, "You don't need to do all that every month," and I'm like, "Well, I started that way, I gotta keep it up." So I just kinda keep it that way because 'cause I'm like, for the people who can swing it, at least I know that they know they're getting, like, a bang for their buck, you know? And I definitely don't take it personally if someone, like, drops the mentorship or anything, like, I totally get it, like, right now, the economy is hard. But I do try my best to make sure that, there's just so much to do. Like, in fact, there are people that are like, "I'm behind, there's so much stuff." To which I say, "Well, you can pick and choose your projects, you don't have to do them all if you don't, have time." But no, I get it, I would try and do them all too. I mean, even being the teacher, there are certain projects that, like, I'll do a second time because I mean, I have to do each project twice, right? Once to get it done so I can show you guys, um, for the plan for the month, and then I have to do it again during the live, so I always have 2 of each thing, which is sometimes why I change up the color palette. Um, but sometimes if we don't finish something and it's just like top dots or something small that I like we don't need another live for, like the birdhouse, for example, or the bunny. If I don't finish it on live, I don't always finish them. Like the birdhouse that we did a few months ago has been unfinished, and I'll get to it eventually, but it's not done yet. So I get it. If I can't finish them sometimes, I totally understand why some people don't have time to finish it. And I don't work another job. This is my only thing, so good night, Dory. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Sweet dreams. I know. Well, the Stash Club Saturdays turned into Ornament Saturdays, you know? And I feel like that's what it's gonna be for most of the year. Finish it Fridays, yeah. We're behind on ornaments because we didn't do any last week. Nope, I did not. I didn't even finish the one ornament that I wanted to do at the meetup. That's like I've got some dots on it, the ornament for myself. So Paula made a fancy ornament that we're gonna auction off. The dot fund can be used for any dot band member. Like if we want to do something nice for someone or whatnot. I've been talking about having a dot fund for like forever, but we haven't officially started it yet. So Paula made this to auction off to start off the dot fam fund. It's kind of like a special little unique and what's the word I'm thinking of? There's only one of these for Paula's visit to America. We were gonna do it just for the people who went, but we were like, well, maybe someone else might want to be included too. So I've got to figure out how I want to do it. Maybe I'll put it on eBay. I don't know. Paula got home on Wednesday. They're flat back pearls. It's one of a kind, sure is. The song that's on right now, I know you guys can't hear it, but it kind of reminds me of like this like a dramatic love scene in a movie. I feel like I have a movie on in the background. Very limited edition. So yeah, I'll probably post it on eBay for you guys. If you guys want to partake, don't feel like you have to. But Paula thought it would be nice to do. Because I don't know how to do auctions otherwise. I know I can do it on eBay. So
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 44,
that's true.
an industry-leading AI app builder.
Pretty much so does every other platform.
Inventory trackers,
Ugh.
automated tools, you name it. The only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea. Why not build an app? It could be endless app ideas. So let's make it. Pro tip, I draft the full app spec in ChatGPT, then I drop the prompt directly into base 44.
I mean, I don't see it being so expensive that there's like ginormous fees coming out of it, you know? Well, someone has a better idea.
Usability we all know. Now I'm going to add one more feature. So every idea that I favorite will turn into a kickoff prompt to start building the app itself. And that's it. Just come up with your idea.
So the dot fam fund can be used for anything. It can be used if like, you know how sometimes we help out a dot fam member in need. It can be used for that. It can be used for, if I want to do like a potential, like, I mean, I'll fund it too as well. But like if there's like a special giveaway or some kind of celebration or I don't know, something like that. But primarily we wanted to have like a little like nest egg that happens. If it were up to me and I was rich, I would just do it all myself, but I cannot.
Almost nothing. A high yield savings account pays you 10 to 20 times more.
Yeah, I don't know how to do whatnot either. And I don't feel like learning. I don't feel like learning another platform.
Automate
Yeah, we've talked about it for a couple years. Um, but like we never actually started it. So Paula was like, we could start it now. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Something will always come up and your savings will be the first thing to go. Step 3, I'd find other women who are building wealth too. Because figuring out money as a woman is one of the loneliest things you can do. Your friends either spend.
I wonder if I can set up a separate like Cash App, for example, so that I can separate it. I mean, obviously I'll keep track of it, but if I had a separate one, I could just leave it in there, not even like withdraw it, just leave it.
Have other women around them who get it and who won't judge them for not knowing what an index fund is. Now, if you're listening to this and thinking
The silent option.
much should I actually be saving and automating? How do I find women who will support me on this journey? That's exactly what we cover in our free Master Your Money class. It's about 90 minutes.
Yeah. So eventually we'll have a nice collab piece between, and this has been in the works for probably a year at this point. So it's me, Meg, Stormy, and Paula. We all started painting a 12 by 12 square, and each one of us works on like a quadrant. And eventually, like, we pass it around to each other, and then eventually it'll be a full painting with technically like four different designs that kind of go together, same color palette on each canvas, and everybody picked their own color palette. So we're each getting one to keep, but we're doing a fifth one that we'll auction off. So since Paula was able to bring the ones that she made, so now we can paint. I have, what, 3 of them that I have to paint, and then I gotta send them to Meg. So that one's gonna be fun. I don't know which one's the auction piece though. Which color palette's the auction piece? Did we decide? Do I have the auction piece? No, I don't remember. I don't want to spoil it. I know mine's in here. Does it have it on the back, maybe? No, that's nice. Well, oh, this is gonna be the auction piece color palette. So that's the color palette. So here are, one of them was Stormy, one of them was Paula, and then I'll do one of them, and then Meg will do the other one. I think, right? Meg hasn't gotten any of these yet. So they basically will go together eventually and make like a full piece. But yeah, we've been working on that for a while. We're just all busy. Like, post it where, Angela? Yeah, Paula's will be the first one that's done because all 3 of us did it and then gave it to her over the weekend. Mm. Oh, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, like how Kayla did it on her website, um, for like the gift card. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I might need a helper in some way. Yeah, I like to use a thing, it's called Wheel of Names. Whenever I do a giveaway, that's how I decide the winner. I just put everybody's name in the wheel and then I spin it live. I mean, but I think, I mean, if we do it that way, I'll still have to be the one to make the thing on my website. But maybe I can give the list of names or something, and then someone can, I don't know, we'll see. How much for one of these? Is that what you're asking? These are coasters, so they're 30.
Get up to 50% off gifts for mom and Michaels. Save on floral, frames for our favorites, and so much more. Or try 10-minute custom framing plus balloons for an easy gift she'll love. Shop now in store or online.
With spring deals at Ashley, you can find inspiration when you least expect it. All it takes is looking at things a little
So fire and me don't get along. To be honest, I avoid anything fire related because I'm scared of it, but also I don't know heat wise, not sure. Whenever so like let's take like a tea light candle, like one of those stones, for example. A battery powered tea light candle is probably your best bet. So I would think if you did something like that, doing like a battery powered candle that they can just turn on and off whenever they want. You know what I mean? Because you also don't want to accidentally bring yourself into some type of issue where if they accidentally burn their house down, you're liable, right? That's another reason I don't do candles or anything because I don't trust anyone. Yeah, just something to think about. I know. I saw a ribbon, like a wood ribbon kind of thing at Hoblob. I think it's new. Like they always add new things every year. It's like this little it's about probably about this big. And it's got like the circle with like the fake ribbon, It's all a wood piece. And I thought about getting a few of those to make little awards with. Yeah, I always try and change it up because that's how I come up with like new patterns. Because, like, for example, the pattern that I've been doing on the ornaments, the square coasters, I'm obsessed with, but, like, I as much as I would love to keep doing it, I feel like I need to change it up every once in a while, so I'll change bits and pieces, and this also is a circle, so the pattern art already has to be different, and see if I like it, and that's how sometimes I find a new pattern to hyperfixate on. So this is art alchemy paint that I'm using currently. I don't know if they make it anymore. It definitely doesn't stay nice in the container, and half the time when you buy them, if you get them and you open them up, they're all dried out. Like I just don't think they last very long, and that's probably why the company doesn't really make them anymore. This one, when I got it, it was very thick. I had to add a ton of flow medium to it. But it's pretty, so I'm dealing with it. Um, It's kind of like a treasure hunt to find different colors at this point, though. and then half the time you get them in and they're not good condition, so you have to return it, and it's disappointing. Oh, I love doing this. It's very relaxing, and I've met some really awesome people through this. So I'm super thankful that I picked this up 5 years ago. Um, it's the Jacquard. It's a Lumiere by Jacquard. They had like, I think like a pearl one and like maybe a gold or silver one and this greenish one at Hoblob. And then the rest I found on like just online. I can't remember the website. Yay. Thank you. Thanks. My nail girl did them. She's great. They're acrylic, so not press-ons or anything. They're just kind of growing out. I need to get my nails done again soon. See, I never trust the Walmart website because unless you filter it to in store, you're getting third party and you don't really know where it's coming from. Walmart has technically everything, but they don't really have everything. Yeah, it's nice. I just wish I could see the colors in person and pick them out instead of having to like take a shot on it on a website. But I really like I like the red one. Well, I think I'll like the red one, but I don't know. We'll see. I know. If I would I swear, if I would have walked the opposite way in Hobby Lobby instead of taking a right and I would have went left, I would have landed on the yarn aisle and I potentially would have picked up crochet instead of dotting. Isn't that wild? Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't really looked into that company for anything other than those paints. What did you see? Something cool?
30 years, PC Liquidations has been the trusted source for quality refurbished computers, phones, and IT hardware. From businesses and government agencies to schools and home offices, we provide secure, tested,
Do they?
to ship
Hmm.
solutions. Whether you need one unit or an entire truckload.
Do you have these exact paints? Do they last well? Because like the other ones, like this one, these dry up pretty easily. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it got a little bit thicker because it's thin, but I don't want it to be like completely dried up pretty quickly. That's cool. That reminds me of the time when I was working at Chipotle. Some guy came in with a chameleon on his shoulder, and I didn't notice it till he was like halfway through ordering when it started like crawling down his arm, and I was like, "What the heck?" Like, obviously it's real, But, like, how cool is that? He was pretty neat looking. Some people have some pretty cool pets. I think the people that had the pig moved out because I haven't seen the pig at all since I saw it the first time. Next time I have a maintenance request, I'll have to ask the maintenance guy if the pig still lives here or not. Like, it wasn't just a little teacup pig, like, it was a frickin' pig, like a big pig. Really? Did you let it out? Like, did it, like, run around and stuff? Or did you keep it kind of in, like, a nice cage? I would feel like if it ran around, it would knock things over all the time with its tail. When I was in college, a couple rooms down for me in the dorm, they literally had a frickin' zoo. They didn't have it for very long though because the CAs found out about it and made them like take most of the animals home. But they had a chameleon, they had a bunch of different fish, they had a bunch of different lizards, like a bunch of stuff. And basically they had to not they weren't allowed because the heat lamps that they used for a lot of the animals were a fire hazard. Which I get it. I get it. Oh, no. You're like, "Gee, thanks." Oh, yeah. People have, like, interesting pets. Like, I told you guys, I used to have a follower that, she had, like, multiple skunks. They were destinkered, and so they basically were like cats with a bunch of attitude, but she had skunks, and I just thought that was so cool because 'cause they're litter box trained and everything. I believe it, because 'cause I've seen some pretty big iguanas on vacation. Giant. Can't believe tomorrow's May 1st. Aw. Yeah, I can imagine that it's a lot of work.
Welcome to the new generation of web creation, where your vision and technology works as one, so you can create
Skunks are so cute, though. They're sassy as hell, but they are so freaking cute.
Versace crystal and the new fragrance by Versace.
It's their defense mechanism. I don't know how I got on that FYP earlier today, but there was a whole, like, video of a bunch of different cute little skunks, and I was like, "I want one. I want one right now." Mm-mm. No. You sewed 100 pairs of socks for gnomes? So I just had to Google it because I've never heard of that before. Like I know what May Day is, but I didn't know like that was a thing. But I guess, yeah. It says that it's a tradition celebrating spring's arrival, renewal, and goodwill, often involving leaving small anonymous baskets of flowers or treats on neighbors' doorsteps. This custom sometimes is tied to the pagan festival of Beltane, which symbolizes love and abundance. Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's cool though. Um, I don't know if we technically do it. I mean, I think if we did do it, it would be more of like a um one of those traditional things for different cultures. But like no, that's not traditional for us to do it. I don't think anyways. We need all the sparkles. I think after this we're gonna base coat some stuff for a while. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. We'll use the last 20 minutes to base coat some stuff while we await 12 o'clock to happen.
Be honest, you've been accepting that your phone bill's gonna hurt every month, haven't you? Tell me about it. Well, those days are over.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I don't think we do that here.
Here's a data sweet spot with 10 gigabytes for $15, a new 20 gigabyte option for $20, and unlimited for just $25 a month. All with unlimited talk and text, 5G coverage, and
I think I do this one too. Might as well.
more than that.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to say that I don't think a lot of people are gonna do it, but you guys always surprise me. I think it would be nice to have, not necessarily right away, but it would be nice at one point to have 100 people do the monthly mandala club. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it's definitely more of like a Ren Fair kind of thing. Just trying to think where I potentially could have seen it. That's true. I know Wanda, it was May 1st for her around when she asked around 9:30. I said, "It's not yet here." feel like I need to bring in a little bit more of that purple color. You've seen it at Ren Fair? Maybe we'll do right here. I can feel the too much gene starting to kick in. I'm gonna have to stop after this because I'm gonna keep going. And I do want to leave some of the sparkle background. Sorry, wait, one more. Okay. All right. Gotta clear my desk so I can protect it from all of the dust that's gonna happen here in a second. Put some of my tools away. I guess these paint colors can get put away since I finished what I was working on with them. I was gonna say, I feel like it's also could be German. She's gonna try. Although, one of the Lisas requested the purple and green one.
Experian, your BFF, big financial friend, could cancel subscriptions you don't use.
Aussie Lisa.
Get started with the Experian app today. Your big financial friend
Okay,
helping you
so the first thing we're gonna base coat.
Not all bills or subscriptions eligible. 3% guaranteed. $631 a year. Average savings.
Well, we're gonna sand everything first. We're gonna sand this so that I can start it next week. This is the piece from 24 Hour that you guys and myself kind of volunteered to paint for that for him. I have no idea how I'm gonna paint it. I feel like I'll probably leave it mostly simple, and then I'll probably do like a ring around here, and maybe we'll cluster dot here. But like this will be black or shiny. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe by a window. Good question. I'm not actually sure. He made the comment this is going to be one of his first decor pieces in his new house. So okay. One piece done. This piece is probably gonna piss me off trying to base coat it. Yeah, I think he did say in his house. Maybe he'll have it like on a table by a window or something. I don't know. I don't really know how these work. Do they have to be flat? All right. And then Let's see. Let's do it's a sundial. Do those two. These are, I think these are 1/8 inch thick though. So I typically don't paint eighth inch thick, but maybe with some resin they'll be all right. Oh yeah, the cloth sundial. I'm gonna have them cut this in metal next time I order one of these so that I can do another big gecko. Really? When I first started out with my wood pieces and I didn't get it from them, I always had issues with warping, so I've just always done 1/4 inch ever since. Whoop whoop. Does it? I was gonna ask if that was annoying, or I was gonna apologize if it was annoying, but I guess you guys can't hear it. That's weird. YouTube is interesting. I don't know. So yeah, you just have to code it correctly. So on something like that, I probably would spray it with like a outdoor UV safe top coat instead of using like triple thick or something. But it's coated. The metal is coated, has a coating on it, so it's not going to rust or anything. Oh, I don't know. It's only got the design on one side. So, I don't know. I was only planning on doing the one side though. I hate base coating things, you guys. It's like my least favorite part. I need to hire someone just to strictly base paint base coat things for me because I freaking hate it. This feels so breakable because it's so thin. I'm so used to 1/4 inch thick cuts. Probably. I want to live paint some of the stuff that we got. So this came in our little goodie bag from 24 hours when we went to their warehouse over the weekend. So I wanted to paint some of the pieces that they gave us. Now these are all from my collection, so you can get them on their website. You can find them in the JGrondz collection, but yeah. Now this will get a layer of resin. This will be a strictly inside piece, so it'll probably help. But we didn't choose the size. They had this goodie bag ready for us. So beggars cannot be choosers. I am grateful that they even thought of making us little goodie bags like that. That was super nice of them. Oh, yeah, sanding can be a pain in the ass too. I make a huge mess base coating, and typically when I'm base coating, even though I'm not going to be painting this tonight, whenever I typically base coat, I want to like start painting it right away, but you've got to wait for it to dry, which is one of the reasons why I thought maybe we could base coat one or two things tonight. But I kind of forgot how long it takes to base coat this because it's got all those little crevices. The last time I did one of these, it was either already black or I had spray painted it because it was metal. I don't know if I've ever done a wood one, so I've never had to base coat him before like this. So his tail's probably going to be annoying. I'm keeping an eye on the time, I promise. I'll paint the back, like, that's the last thing I'll do after the whole piece is done. So I just do the edges and the front first. Yeah, they're super awesome. I love them. They're a great small business. This paintbrush is shitty. Look at all those little bristles just popping out. Awful. It's all right. It's getting the job done. That's what we need it for. I know. We'll probably finish painting this and then I'll have to put the listing live. I just get messy. My hands get all messy. I try not to make a big fat mess, but I eventually will get covered in paint. Yeah, I have those. But like I feel the need to like wash them and I feel like I waste so much paint with them. And I don't have a good place to let them dry either. I do have like a foam roller if I'm doing like a larger round, I'll use the foam roller to base coat. Oh, that was a lot of paint. Ooh, so much paint. Spread that out a little bit. There's so many edges.
Customers prioritize your needs. Amica, emphasis our best policy. Call 877.
10 out of 10 don't recommend. This is annoying. That's why my paintbrush is how it is, because I do this. I guess I have nobody to blame but myself. And I'll probably still miss an edge too, thinking I got everything. Yep, see? My hand is tired. I don't know if you heard that, but that was that, not me. 3 minutes. Okay, good enough for now. It's crazy how it took us over 10 minutes just to base coat a little thing like this, which is why I hate base coating because it adds up fast the time that it takes to do all of it. You'll sit down to do it and then you're like, "Oh, it's been an hour. Cool." I do. Yeah. It won't take long though. It's all ready. It's just deactivated at the moment. The good thing about it is that it's not like it's gonna sell out. It's set to just keep doing it. Oh, fuck balls. Hold on. Okay, that's it. Okay, never mind. So I'll like briefly show them, but I won't like post them anywhere. I'm going off of my time because it's Verizon time, and apparently that's the right time. Hmm. So this is the pattern that I wrote for this month. Now, it should send you a an email. It might do it right away, it might do it in a couple minutes, but it should send you an email with the downloadable pattern. Um, if you can't find it, there is a Facebook group that has it. So, yeah, so I'm not gonna use every single tool that we have, but I will be using sometimes my specialty tools, especially the ones I like to use all the time, the ones that I use in VIP a lot too, because I think it's important, one because the tools are part of the business, but also I think sometimes it's nice to see how you can use certain tools in a design, you know what I mean? You might have to refresh because I see them coming through, so it looks like it's working. Go to the home page and find it that way because you might have favorited my original listing, but I changed it back a long time ago. I don't know.
The weekend hits it for one thing.
You should get one. You should get an email within a few minutes. As long as you attached an email to your order, like your info, your payment, you should get one. Yes. It worked when I did it, so unless there was like, it goes to your spam or something. But like I said, if you don't get it via the email, you can always get it in the group too. So it's not, that's not the only way you can get the pattern. That's weird. It should be there because I see Some people are saying it's not working, but I see the orders coming through, so it is. Um, oh, I hope not. Is anybody else having trouble finding it? Or is it just Angela? What? That is weird. Hold on, let me go look on my side, like if I were a customer, see if it works. What the heck? I wonder. Okay, hold on. See, this is why I stayed on. You have to try the other option. If it's not Chrome, try the other one. All right, hold on. So if you go to my website, oh, if you go to my website, it should be one of the first options. If you click on it, it's there. So I don't know. Did it work? So you might have to go like directly through the website. I don't know. Yeah, it works to search it too. Oh, really? Oh, okay, hold on. I know how to fix that. 1 second. That's probably my bad. I think I made the thing without attaching it because I had to make a collection first. Hold on. Let me fix. Main menu, monthly mandala club, collections. It'll be, there we go. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Okay, why you no work? Oh, 1 second. Hold on, let's try this.
Celebrate this Mother's Day. Shop Etsy for hand planters for plant home or custom accessories.
Do pro. Nope, nope, that's not what I want. Remove. We'll do products. Nope. Shit. Products. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Try downloading the other way. Don't do Chrome. Try the other way. See if that works. It could also be that. This is my first time ever using a thing that'll shoot a thing, so I'm kind of troubleshooting at the moment as well. Yeah, hold on. Let me add that. See if this helps in a second. I'm trying to find it. We're in the M's now. This is silly. I'll have to check. Not only do I have to go through my stuff, I have to go through the 24-hour stuff. All right, let's see if that worked. Monthly Mandala Club. There we go. Cool. All right, Diane. You did just one, so you'll have to do it. It should have the button. Let me see. Yeah, it should. There's a one-time purchase. That's the default when it goes to that. And then you'll have to change the button to auto. You had to click on your Files app on your phone and then open from the downloaded file. Yeah, that's how you would do it when I think when you download most files. But what I am noticing that let me go to my email because I did it the other day. Let's see. Monthly, and I'll have to email the dude back and ask him if that's an issue or not. When did I do that? I did that like some other time. There we go. Yes. Nope, that's not it. Come on, where is it? Your subscription was accepted. That is not that email. Oh my gosh, there's too many emails. Access your digital products. So if you click on that, downloaded it. So on the computer, if you do it on a computer, it pops up automatically. But I think a phone you had to do, if Chrome didn't work, you could do the other one. Yeah, Diane, if you want, we can do it that way,
Hey mom,
I think. Let me see.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy to use tools and expert makers to help them learn how to manage it.
Next month, I'll buy the bass drum and assemble. Oh, and maybe some noise canceling headphones for you.
Oh, you thought of everything. Help kids save, budget, and build.
All right, I am refunding you, Diane, so you can redo it. It'll email you again, but you know. All right, let's see something. So, if you guys request into the monthly mandala club, I won't be able to do it right now, but I'll try and get you guys all in there before bed. But if not, I'll do it. I'll finish it tomorrow morning too. On your phone, do you have an iPhone? An iPad is like a big iPhone. It's like that big. Um, if you have an iPhone, I kind of just like swipe my thumb down a little bit and it'll bring up a search bar and I'll just type in files. Yeah, no, you're good. I'll just let my paintbrush dry out. Yes, so this is the pattern for the monthly mandala club number 1 for May. June's will be different. I haven't designed it yet, but we'll see. I'll figure it out. Usually the patterns will be between 3 and 4 inches inside the design. The PDF, it'll tell you in one of like the top part. It'll tell you what it's good for. So far, I'm a quarter of the way to my goal, which is great because it's only been 10 minutes and then we have all day tomorrow, which is awesome. So I might be a little annoying about it on my live tomorrow, just reminding everybody about it, but you know, it's a one day only thing. So thanks, guys. I hope you guys love the pattern. It should be fun. Let me know if you guys have any questions across the time. And then next month, yeah, go ahead. I refunded you. Next month we'll see if it sends the new one to all of you auto pay and not the people who did it only 1 month. That's my only thing I'm still unsure about, but it's nothing I can do until it happens in real life. So It is if you type in Monthly Mandala Club on Facebook, it should pop up. Let's see. Monthly Mandala Club. Yeah, it should pop up. And then you can just request into it. And then when I have a PDF, not a PDF, an Excel spreadsheet, I'll get you guys all in there. And I will, it's basically, if you're in VIP already, it's the same kind of format. There's not as much stuff in there, but there is, I have a compressed version in the files tab. I also will have the link to the download, in the albums. It'll have a picture of the monthly thing, and then it'll have a color palettes album. So there's really not much, there's not as much stuff inside that group, but it is a small thing. So yeah, so that's all. Thanks guys. I'm gonna update my Excel spreadsheet here, and for anybody who requests into that group, I'll get you guys in. And I'll do more when I wake up tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first of the month, so that means that VIP stuff will also renew. And I'll post all the new info. We're doing coasters next month, one coaster each week. So by the end of VIP for May, we'll have a full 4 set of coasters, and they are rainbow and grayscale, and they're a lot of fun. Monthly Mandala Club. That is the Facebook group. JGrondz Dot Art Monthly Mandala Club. So it has a picture of my face with like a ombre kind of background. Thank you guys. Well, I'm gonna log off and get some stuff updated, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so TikTok at 9:30 Eastern, and yeah. So thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.